Little protein drink.
Oh, protein, you got protein.
Got a little protein in here.
Give me some caffeine.
I got some of that mushroom coffee too. Good morning, everyone. I'm with Ava Lon. All right, perfect.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
All right, let's see. Are we ready? I can hear you. Awesome. Yes. All right, perfect.
Good morning, everybody.
Jesus, take the wheel. Good morning, everyone. Chill Girl Chrissy here, Alderman in Ward 6, and honored to be with my good friend. First of all, it's a Chill and Heal show. And honored to be here with my good friend, Ava Lon Lewis from Nashua. And Ava Lon, you've been on a few times. We were just discussing.
Yes, I have. We were trying to think back now 2 or 3 times. Yeah, before now.
Yeah, we've dug in deep, hot topics of like what's happening in the USA, what's happening in Manchester and Nashua.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it just a little bit lighter. Oh, by the way, how do you like my shirt?
First of all, I love it.
Yeah.
I think that was the first thing I said to you.
Yeah.
Almost like I love your shirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it in homage to my daughter, who's on the sideline right now.
And she's so beautiful and so kind.
Yeah, but she got this for daddy. Yeah.
He's like the best proud dad, you know? Isn't that what it's really about?
It is. It is.
You know?
So, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing over there? Yeah, we're gonna keep it just a little.
We'll keep it chill today.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Nashua. We're gonna talk about Manchester. I was actually born in Nashua.
Oh,
yeah, but born in Nashua. Yeah. That's where my mother really was from. Yeah. But lived in Manchester my whole life. So soft heart for Nashua.
There you go.
And I was just down at this most amazing concert at what's the place down on Main Street? It's not like the Palace Theater, but it's like the Palace Theater, but it's a modern day theater. I can't remember the name. Anyways, it was spectacular. Yeah. Spectacular show. So I highly recommend live shows.
Oh yeah, I usually go to the Palace, Palace or the Links, something like that. Yeah, I forgot the name. I usually right over here.
Yeah. Well, Palace Theater.
Oh,
you say the Rex Theater.
The Rex Theater.
Yes, which is amazing. Yeah, and so you're talented too. You're a DJ.
Talent.
And you sing. I've seen him sing too.
Talent, she says. Why'd you? Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You know?
But you know what? Listen, let's get to it.
Yes, let's get to it.
All right. We were going to talk a little bit about DEI, and maybe mix that in with my major topic. But what I want to talk about, and I'm really excited about this. First of all, I am the elections moderator for Ward 7 in Nashua. Number 1. Number 2, I am a member of the Republican Party, the GOP. I am what do you call it? A delegate to the New Hampshire GOP. Delegate. Yeah, New Hampshire delegate, and I'm also the vice chairman of the Nashua Republican City Committee, the NRCC. So,
which is amazing.
Well,
and so cool.
Oh, you mean well, yeah. Thank you.
We have a great chairman, Ken Tassi, and Steve Kesselring in oh my God.
This is
in Manchester. Yeah, so it's just great to be around great people with great energy and willing to stand up and do what's right and bring people together and go, hey, what is it to be a Republican? That's and let's come together.
Yeah, our chairman
and get involved.
Yeah, our chairman, the NRCC chairman, is John. He's a Ward 9 moderator as well, and this guy has a lot of energy. He has a lot
on
of
fire.
Energy. Wow. this guy wants to go. He just goes and goes and goes. I got a hard time keeping up with him, and I got a lot of energy too. But yeah, so what we want to talk about, or what I want to talk about, and I'm going to share this with our host here, Christy, is the NRCC is on this major drive to recruit new membership, just to complement what we have. So we want to do new membership. We want to do some fundraising and make America great again. That's right. Do some fundraising. And those are the two things we're like really working on right now. So what I am doing, and outreach, that's another prong to the chair, to the legs. So we're outreaching, we're fundraising, and we're working on increasing our membership. So what I'm doing is sending out emails to people, encouraging them to come and join the Republican Party. Now you're going to ask yourself,
what days do you meet?
Oh, good question.
What does it mean
Good
to be
question.
a member?
Good question. Or meeting we have a meeting coming up on the 12th, March 12th, down in Nashua at the Sky Meadows. And the meeting starts about 6 o'clock. Come on down if you want to see what we're like. That's good. But like I said, you're probably asking yourself, why would I join the Republican Party? You're probably a Democrat. You don't know why, but you're a Democrat. Why would you join the Republican Party? Well, here, Republican Party, our conservatives, believes in smaller government. Okay, we don't want this. As a matter of fact, you see what we have now going on, Doge. Okay, and what they're doing is slashing and reducing, trying to reduce government, because the bigger government is, the more taxes we gotta pay to pay them. I mean, this is like gangster style. So Republicans.
Whoa.
Really?
You're right.
As a matter of fact.
Cash Patel.
As a matter of fact, just between you and me, government is like, you guys seen the Godfather? The Godfather, of gangsters or whatnot. Government is just like that. I'll repeat it now. I'll repeat it. But yeah, so the bigger government is, the more taxes we're going to have to pay them. Conservatives want to reduce government. Conservatives want more freedom. Of your hard-earned money to stay in your pocket. Conservatives like to keep the cost, want to see the cost of living down. I mean,
it's painful.
It's absolutely painful now.
And it's so sad. Yeah.
But I'm going off topic. Yeah. We are already going off topic.
This is good.
This is good, but we're going off topic. Yeah. So this is what
course.
We're doing. This is what we're doing. We're on this course. We're on this drive to increase our membership. So come on down, see what we're like. Again, it's at the Sky Meadows in Nashua. The Sky Meadows is at exit 1 if you're headed south. Exit 1, when you get off the exit, you go west. Or that's a right turn at the light. But you go west and you find Sky Meadows on the left-hand side. Again, we start at 6 o'clock. Fundraising. March 12th.
March 12th.
Fundraising, we're also doing that as well, because we have some good possible candidates in Nashua, or that excuse
Hola.
me. Excuse me. I had this alarm on for the show.
It must be your awesome wife calling you.
No. It's an alarm. My apologies. It's an alarm for the show. 10 o'clock.
Perfect. Yeah, we're here.
So, forgive me. I thought I had turned it off.
Hey, it makes life better.
No, it keeps life on time.
On time.
That's right. But yeah, so we have, all these possible candidates that might be interested in running, and we want to support them.
Mhm.
The NRCC wants to support them because it takes money for business cards, for signs, stuff like that to get our message out to people. Now, yeah, you can fundraise, you can self-fund your campaign, but sometimes it gets a little bit more,
It gets expensive,
yeah.
you know?
So it's
Plus,
good.
it's the commitment of the time to run for office.
Yes.
That costs money too, because
It-
you're not working,
Everything
you're running for
costs.
office.
Yep.
And so those costs help, so it doesn't come out of,
Offset. Yep.
yeah.
It helps offset the cost. I mean, I ran for office before, and fortunately for me, I had funds of my own. I had friends and neighbors that made some donation to my campaign, but also the NRCC was able to help me out tremendously. So that kind of made it easy in my pocket. So yeah, we have candidates that so we would approach someone and we have an office coming up. Would you like to run for office? Well, yeah, I like to, but I might need some help later on. If I don't have enough, in fundraising. Well, yeah, we can help that candidate out. So that's where we need the fundraising. Now, on the outreach program that we're doing, and I hope that I'm not going too fast here because I'm really excited about this. But the outreach program that we're doing is, and to be candid, but not make this about DEI, because we know what DEI is, right? Diversity,
Equity
and inclusion. And that sounds fine. It sounds
fine.
But the way that's being implemented is a disaster. Okay, because what's happening is that qualified persons are being overlooked just so that D or that diversity can be implemented. And I think that's wrong. I think if a diverse individual meets the qualifications, well, then that's fine. And it's called merit. Okay, it's called merit. But what we're looking for is to expand our base to include, here we go with another DEI word, inclusion, some other, people. If I go to a meeting anywhere, the population of that meeting, the majority population of that meeting, and I say majority, is usually white people. Okay. The NRCC or MRC represents the entire city, be it Manchester or be it Nashville, or you give another group in another city, that city. And the population of these cities are numerous, diverse, okay? But the meetings are not. And especially when it comes to Republicans like ourselves, where most people are either encouraged not to join or discouraged from joining. They both mean the same thing. But conservatives, Republican Party, GOP, whatever you want to call it, are so looked down upon, so to speak, and the lies that are being told about the GOP or about the Republicans. It's just that, a lie, and you don't know because the lie is so convincing. Going back, to the outreach. We want, again, to have people come on down, check us out, see what we're like. Again, Republican or conservatism means smaller government, means more money in your pocket, means lower taxes. April 15th is coming up pretty soon. And when you calculate your taxes to see either what you've paid in and how little you're going to get back, or you see what you owe, which I really prefer to owe. I prefer to owe. You know why?
Because it ends up being less.
Well,
or they get to play with your money longer.
Well, when it's withdrawn, when you pay in advance, they get to keep your money. They get to do whatever they want to do with it, and then they'll refund you. You know, like the overdrawn, if that's the way you want to put it. They'll refund that to you, no interest. Okay, you got to use your money all year round, and then they refund what little there is.
Free money.
And we feel good because, you know, we got a refund. Yes, we got a refund. We feel good. Well, damn, they have my money all year. Where's the interest?
That's so true.
No, there isn't.
You're right.
So I mean, it does feel painful knowing that you owe at the end of the year. But I think I prefer to owe.
Yeah.
I think so.
I love that perspective. It's really,
Like
there's a lot of clarity to that.
there is. You know, you might find it different. You might prefer to get a refund. It's entirely up to you, but you have that choice.
Yeah.
And that's what America is about, choice.
Yeah. All about choice.
All about choice. So you get to keep more of your taxes, like I said, or lower taxes. What else? You want to add anything?
So I guess I want to kind of touch base on lies and so forth. So for me, I'm like, there is the uniparty, you know, where, you know, someone pretends they're a Republican and they're really not.
I call that something else, but
So to me, it's about our values.
Yeah.
You know, and more of us, more people, we need to show up with our values and hold our people accountable.
Yep.
If you say you're for this, then you have to be for this. And if you aren't, then step aside, you know? So for me, I write, there's good and bad in everything.
There is.
You know, so I don't want to, you know, because first of all, who doesn't love JFK? You know, RFK, Rich and Tulsi Gabbard. Oh my God! Like,
oh yeah, I'm so happy that she's part of the Trump cabinet.
I just always talk about how JFK party has been hijacked. That Democratic party's been hijacked from the far extremism. You know, but it's still not right if you're a Republican and you're saying one thing and you're doing another. No, you know, and then the games that go on behind closed doors. So for me, the Make America Great, you know, people, we're about pulling back the curtains and seeing what's going on. And let's make a real deal with the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you know, for the people. And we are the people.
This is why the Democrats, don't like Trump. Okay. Now, Chrissy just said, with some Republicans, they would get into office. They'll say one thing to get into office, and then they'll do something else.
Yeah. Oh, I'm witnessing it now.
That happens because they're being backed by special interests because, you know, the echelon, I should say, the echelon members of government, their campaigns are extremely expensive. And I say expensive because one party has to fight the lies and the other party pays so much to convince you of the lie. Okay, so it gets really, really expensive. Now, where's that going with my point?
Well, I think that's kind of your point is it's all about the grassroots.
What happens?
And getting involved.
What happens is that when the special interests back your party just so you can get into office, well, then you become, or the recipient becomes beholden to that special interest. So you get in there, or I get in there and I say, well, I'm going to fight tax increases and all that kind of stuff, all that kind of good stuff that you like. And you vote for me. And that's good.
And you promise Promises
all these
made, promises made,
Yep, I made
and
all
then
these
promises not kept.
But because, no, not there yet, but because special interest funded my my campaign, they will come along and say, well, I need to, our group wants to raise taxes to fund a certain program. So because I am beholden to them, I have to break my promise to you and increase taxes to accommodate them. Now, I said before, that's the reason why they don't like Trump. Trump is beholden to no one, and they cannot control him. They cannot come over, Mr. President, or these guys are up on this level here, the level of the presidency. They're on first name basis anyway. They don't go Mr. President. But Donald, we need this program. I think we should raise taxes or sign this bill here so we can get this done. They can't do that. They cannot do that, and they know it. And this is why they don't like him. This is why they're lying to us constantly about him. And too many people, far too many people are believing the lies. And the liars are not allowing the good news of Trump to get out. The media is not, the politicians are not. And don't get me wrong, it's not just the Democrats, okay? We got some Republicans in there.
That's what I mean.
That are doing the same very thing. First of all, they break their word to us, and they lie to you.
Yeah, they did.
And you'll believe it. So.
And we allow them to keep lying to us.
Yeah.
That's like a sick relationship.
We got to vote them out.
Yeah.
That is. But we believe the lies because, first of all, the lie is so convincing. We got the media behind the lie. Yeah. And a lot of us, and I used to be one of them, would say, hey, they're saying it in the news. It must be true. Yeah. It ain't always so. You've got to do your homework to get to the truth. Yeah. You're not going to get it, or you're not going to always get it from the news. Yeah. And then with this AI program, these AI programs that are coming out, trust nothing. Don't trust what you read. Don't trust what you see on TV unless you are there
and you see it
to
with your own eyes.
Right, to hear the person say it. Don't trust it. And if you can't get there to hear it, but you heard it, question it. That's what I gotta say.
It's so important. We need to listen to our gut.
We do.
Instinct. And really, for me, that's I think why I traveled around so much, to witness things. And
speaking of traveling around, I love your photo with Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
thank you.
So beautiful.
It was an honor to meet her. Yeah. She is next level. What a woman! Now she's the type of person. She's the woman that represents me. Yeah. To me, when people in like 2006, people were like, "How could you not vote for Hillary?" I'm like, I'm sorry, but that woman does not represent me and my values. Yep. I'm like, just because she's a woman, I'm not gonna, I'm like woman power, but I'm like, listen, I am all about my values and standing up and doing up what's right and fighting for the underdog.
The sex has nothing to do with
nothing. It's like it's merit based. And let me tell you, Tulsi Gabbard, what a woman. Yeah. I'm like so grateful. And RFK, oh my God. Oh yeah. Make America healthy again.
So not all the Democrats, because I, as a Republican, could have voted, and if there were no good choices on the Republican side, I could have voted for Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah. I could have voted for RFK. I mean, there are a few Democrats out there that I could vote for if that's a big if there are no qualified or no good Republicans on the ticket, because I mean, and this is the reason why she has been put through, let's say, political hell, because she has values which are similar to Republican or conservative values. She was a Democrat. I don't know, her family are Democrats or what have you. My family is Democrats. But I think for myself, and I come to realize, first of all, my own constitution, how I feel about certain things, what makes sense, that kind of stuff, and that's why I am a Republican. And like I said, her family might be Democrats. That's why but you see that she's changing now. She's an independent, and I'm gonna tell you what. Pretty soon, she's gonna have that R. Oh yeah, pretty soon, because she has the same values as a conservative. She definitely does.
All American values
All
for the
American.
people.
But listen, remember.
And I know we have to wrap it up. I don't know if we have 2 minutes or something, but.
Well, let me just say this
Okay,
one
perfect.
thing quickly.
Yes.
Remember, the NRCC is the National Republican City Committee, or drive for greater membership and outreach program to bring more people into the conference, so to speak.
Yeah.
Then that's it.
And to make a difference in our
And
community, you know, it's
And
so
It
important.
makes a difference. Definitely does.
Yeah, and I'm gonna highly recommend everyone should be going to the aldermanic meetings, the BMAs in Nashua and in Manchester. See what's going on and see how your people are voting. It really matters
That is
how
true.
they vote because it affects everyone.
You get to the board the school board meetings. So I mean, honestly, a lot of the meetings are going to be difficult for us to get to. Yeah.
Yes, I want to like kind of circle back because I think I don't know if we have like a minute left. Brendan, I'm not too sure. Oh, 1 minute. Okay, when I asked you, what do you think of DEI on my last show? What did you say?
Oh, DEI has to die. Guess what?
We all matter.
Dying. Nope, it is dying.
It is dying.
Yep,
Amen.
it is dying because promotions, not prosperity, but getting ahead of stuff like that should be made through merits.
Merit for everyone.
For everyone, and you can still be diverse. You can still be inclusive.
Yes.
It can still be equity as long as you meet the merits of the job.
I love it. Thank you so much. God bless New Hampshire, Manchester, Nashua. Thank you so much, Ava Lon, for coming on.
A pleasure being
Always
on.
a pleasure.
It was great timing when you called me.
It was perfect.
So thanks everybody.
Thank you so much. Chill and heal the world.
Yeah, or host and the otherwise
The
guy.
otherwise guy. Thank you, Ava Lon. Oh my God, so awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yep,
Happy Thursday. And if you get a chance, go and check out NRCC in
NRCC, National
Sky
Republican
Meadow.
City Committee at the Sky Meadows on March 12th, and see what we're about.
Yeah.
Okay, we are a new management.
That's really key, is a new management sometimes.
I'm part of the management.
You're the vice chair.
I'm the vice chair. Our chairman is John Corthon from Ward 9, and he's also the Ward Alderman as well. Or actually, our lives do parallel quite a bit because he and I ran for state rep.
Yeah.
We're both the alderman, and now we're both on the upper ticket of the NRCC. So yeah, our lives are parallel quite a bit. But he's very energetic. You know what? He's really energetic, but he's a younger guy. He's younger than me. So.
Well, you look pretty young.
But
well, you're making waves happen. You're moving and shaking down in Nashua.
We are really excited about this. So come on down and help us out.
Awesome.
Help us out. Yeah.
All right. And
All right.
check out Manchester Republican Committee with Ken Tassi. And I'm trying to think, is it the third Tuesday? I think it's a third Tuesday. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm trying to think, what day is it?
She
That
is
they
so
meet.
busy.
It's like one of those things.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, it's the
absolutely-
second Tuesday of the month.
The second Tuesday.
Yes,
Yeah.
look for Ken Tassi. He's great.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah. Christy here, she is so busy with so many things. That,
You know what?
I mean, even I am, and it's sometimes it's hard to keep. This is why my alarm goes off.
It's perfect.
Because I have to put everything in here.
It keeps us in line.
Yeah, definitely does. Definitely
Well,
does.
have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy.
Bye bye.
See you
Thanks,
later.
thanks for coming out and having sharing your time with us.
Exactly.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Bye.